This is the third and last battle between Zahar and Lepiarz for the semi-finals of the first tournament. Lepiarz is commanding Carthage, and Zahar is commanding Galatia. So a nice matchup, actually. Galatia being a sword-heavy faction, but Carthage with elephants, Numidians, cavalry basically, and skirmishers, could take this battle. So for Carthage we have one mercenary Scutarii cav, one Carthaginian cavalry, one mercenary Scutarii cavalry, and one Carthaginian cavalry. We have one sneaky elephant in the back. General's bodyguard, it's a warrior general actually. Mercenary Italian swords, mercenary noble fighters, mercenary Samnites, Libyan infantry, and then 4 Gallic warriors up front and 3 Balearics. For Galatia, we have noble horse, mercenary Cappadocian cavalry. I believe a mix of Galatian swords and Galatian legionaries up front, with Levy freemen and then Syrian heavy archers. The balance of power is slightly in Galatia's favor, but both players told me this game was probably the closest in the tournament. So we shall see how it goes. So yeah, Galatian swords, Galatian legionaries, Galatian swords, probably Galatian legionaries, Galatian swords, Syrians as skirmishers. Now 3 Syrians, because there are 3, against 3 Balearics. The Balearics, I think, do take this engagement head on. But hopefully for Galatia it will not happen, for both factions actually. We have some naked warriors. I love to see those being brought. Naked warriors, cheap, can be very, very useful when rear charging, or even frontal charging. So a first line of Galatian legionaries are Galatian swords, a second line of Galatian legionaries with naked warriors, and 2 cavalry, 2 Cappadocians and 1 noble horse acting as a cavalry support line, and some Celtic skirmishers being brought to counter elephants. But Carthage has the numbers in terms of cavalry. If they don't allow 2 of their cav units to get caught by the noble horse, for example, they could manage to kill the Celtic skirmishers. And if the Levy freemen are out and all units are engaged, then it's GG. But we shall see. The 2 previous battles between these 2 players were already very close. So yeah. Galatia marching slowly with a shifted battle line. So Carthage has to stand, to reposition its units to stand perfectly in front of Galatia, firing on the Levy freemen with the Balearics. Actually not. Pulling back the Balearics on the right flank. Something that Lepiarz already has done in the first battle between Zahar, putting the skirmishers all on the right flank. Elephants going on the left flank. And Levy freemen are just going to YOLO the Gallic warriors of Carthage here. Ooh, Levy freemen pulling back, Galatian swords joining, and the Celtic warriors had the attack order on the Levy freemen, so they're not going to get the charge. They're going to pull through, and the naked warriors are going to get them. This is very bad for Carthage. MLG Levi Freeman use here for Galatia. Very nice. The Galatian Legionnaires being engaged on the flank of the Gallic Warriors. Sorry, the Gallic Warriors are going to get absolutely destroyed. Here they're losing so hard because they didn't get the charge, they got intercepted. Cappadocian cavalry engaging one Scutari cavalry and one Carthaginian cavalry, but the Galatian Legionnaires, with the support of the Galatian Legionnaires, they're going to take this fight. But the Cappadocian cavalry is probably going to die due to the slingers. Libyan infantry is going to join. Now the second line of Carthage is joining the engagement. Here noble fighters will take this engagement, getting a charge like this. Ooh, the precursors in the flank of the Gallic warriors. These guys are just basically dead, fighting 2 against 1. But this Samuelite warrior is somehow taking this engagement as well. But we'll see how it goes with the shield wall. Naked warriors pulling back. And the Carthaginian cavalry on the right flank has been decimated. But so has the cavalry of Galatia. Now all the skirmishers of Carthage are kept in the back, not doing anything, letting the engagement, the main engagement happens. The general of Carthage gets... Sorry about that. The general of Carthage gets engaged by Cappadocian cavalry, the Gallic warrior support, and the Barbarians are going to support this engagement as well, but they'll do a lot of friendly fire. And it appears that... Ooh, that's going to be close. Getting the Celtic skirmishers instead of sacrificing Scutari cavalry to get at the elephants run amok at the I'm not finishing my sentences here. Getting in the Celtic skirmishers, the elephants are going to start doing a lot of damage. Naked Warrior is getting a second charge, really nice. The general has sustained a lot of casualties from friendly fire and still is sustaining a lot of casualties from friendly fire. Somehow this Gallic Warrior is still on the battlefield. Now it breaks. Libyan infantry losing to Galatian swords. Samuelite warriors now in even combat against 3 units. And the noble fighters are still winning against Galatian legionnaires and naked warriors. The elephants are breaking units, but these are weak units. They need to get that rear charge and to keep go on. But the melee units of Galatia are starting to break here, being tired of the engagement. The cavalry of Carthage gets in all the skirmishers of Galatia, doing a lot of damage. The elephants get precursored by the Galatian legionaries, then get in the noble horse, noble horse, sorry. The Italian swords are now free and they can engage again the Galatian legionaries. Here, being rear charged, this Galatian blob breaks. And the skirmishers of... now that Galatia has no cavalry left. Well, the noble horse, but it's very, very depleted. And the Syrians are going to kill off the elephants. But now that Galatia has no cavalry left, the skirmishers are just going to be free to do whatever the hell they want. But they need to get out of there, because this Galatian legionary unit is going to be free very soon. The general of Carthage is still somehow alive, even though he has 4 men in the unit. But so is the general of Galatia. And this is so close. Baleric's killing off some Levi Freeman. I don't think Levi Freeman can kill Baleric's in melee. But the Baleric's splitting up to shoot down the Levi Freeman. The Libyan infantry is going to get a rear charge on the not microed Galatian legionaries that are in shield wall. The mercenary noble fighters are still wrecking these Galatian legionaries, but they're going to get so much that makes no sense. They're going to take so much damage from the Syrians firing in their back. Or here, the Samnite warriors, actually, again, still in a decent shape, are being fired at while killing the Galatian legionnaires. The Levy Freemen are getting completely smashed here. Actually, I'm not quite sure who would win in melee. Probably the Levy Freemen still. Even though 12, 22... And these guys 10, 24, so probably, I don't know who would win in melee engagement. But using Levy Freemen to chase off skirmishers is never a good idea. The general of Carthage has died. But this Galatian legionary unit is basically dead. Now, if all the skirmishers of Galatia are in a decent shape, and Galatia has very few infantry units left, Galatian legionaries are going to break right after that. Now, if so, this is very close, but if fire arrows actually being used to make these guys rot, if the general of Galatia now dies, he just died. So now the Balearics needs to focus down the Celtic Syrians of ooh, this is bad, getting fired in the back like this. Need to focus down the skirmishers of Galatia, but the winded Balearics are getting chased and almost caught by the Celtic skirmishers. They need to turn around and get this, because I'm pretty sure with the support here they could win this melee engagement. Here they'll have to run as well. 4 very depleted melee units for Galatia, and 1 depleted skirmishers and 2 in a good shape. Being attacked in the rear almost broke these Balearics. I still have no idea of who will take this, but I think Galatia will take this. The Galatian legionnaires are getting destroyed by the Balearics, but the Balearics can't keep going. They're being chased off by Levy Freemen. Now, very tired Levy Freemen against very tired Balearics. I think the Levy Freemen will take this engagement, which is why one Balearic needs to get the rear of this Levy Freeman. This Levy Freeman is about to break. Levy Freeman that's still alive in the late game. That's impressive. Balance of power is now in the favor of Carthage. Oh, these Syrians barely have... These 2 units do not have any ammunition left. Run, run, run. You need to run, Balearic. Ooh, that Balearic is dead. This one is exhausted from being chased by Levy Freeman. The Balearics need to regroup. This one is going to break due to being attacked in the rear. Now, using quick reload like this is going to get the Balearics exhausted, but will not do much more. This is insanely close, but the red line is right here. Now the Levy Freeman 48 morale, 30 morale. So if the Balearics turn around, get a charge on this Levy Freeman, the Levy Freeman could break. But the Galatian legionnaires will follow up, even though they're very slow. Trying to kill a couple of Galatian legionnaires and pulling back. Ooh, this is... no. This Balearic is dead. There's a gap here. But oh, this is. I'm just going to take the screenshot here. Actually, nope, not this angle. Maybe this angle. This one's about to get killed. Let's see here. Yep. Good. But this is over for Carthage. And that was the closest game in the tournament, I think. Extremely close. Extremely close. A big GG to Lepiarz and Zahar. So the Carthage in general not doing nothing. The African war elephants not doing enough. The cavalry of Carthage as well. The Carthaginian skirmishers doing well. The Gallic warriors being massacred due to MLG naked warriors, Levy Freemen and Galatian swords. The second line of Carthage doing extremely well. 230 kills on these noble fighters. The cavalry of Galatia not doing much. The Celtic skirmishers mainly killing elephants. The skirmishers of Galatia doing well. The Galatian legionaries, some doing well, some not doing well. And the rest doing decently well. But that was a very nice battle. I think Lepiarz lost this battle because he wasn't able to kill off all the skirmishers of Galatia in time. That was yeah. And because he wasn't able to kill, yeah, he should have brought more cavalry, in my opinion. But this Galatian army is a perfect counter to a Carthaginian army. Yep. But against Carthage with it. Against Galatia, maybe General's Bodyguard. I'd have brought 2 noble fighters for sure. Balearics. Numidians, because I love Numidians. Elephants. Golly, that's actually a lot. I'm thinking what I would have brought. Maybe something like this. First line of Gallic warriors and Italian swords, second line of noble fighters, a lot of cavalry and horse skirmishers, maybe not the Numidians. Maybe just some... That's too expensive. Maybe just... like this. And yeah, a bit more that's actually the same amount of cavalry. But... yeah, Numidians just to threaten and surround Galatia. That would have been better in my opinion. But so now Jack Lepiarz is out of the tournament and Zahar is qualified for the finals. Finals that he will play either against Bobby or Max Payne. There is still 1 or maybe 2 battles to be played between Bobby and Max Payne, and we will see those later today or tomorrow. And the finals will be played and live streamed on the channel either tomorrow or Sunday, so we'll see that very soon.